Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today, me, Muhammad Ahmad Izzat from BTMW Section 2 and two others, my friend, Muhammad Akimi and Muhammad Ashraf. We discuss about uh, the topic where two topic where the first topic is about role of OSH legal requirement in business management, and the second topic is about occupational safety and health act in Malaysia and its salary feature. Okay, first of all, I want to ask a question to Muhammad Akibi. Um, why is OSH is important for business management?
Okay, for me, I think OSH is very important for business management because it helps to ensure the health and safety of employees. And I think also it also helps reduce costs associated with workplace illness and injury, as you think that if someone's getting hurt in industry or in any factory, the company should and must cover the medical operation or medical bill for the workers to heal for themselves. And if the company also they need to put a work off if someone in their staff is getting hurt or injured, and this will cost them a lot of money. So I think OSHA is important in terms of costings.
Okay, good point, Akimi. So I want to ask another question about OSH. How does OSH help reduce costs?
For me, by implementing safety measure and policies, organizations are able to minimize the risk of accidents and injuries. And this lead to fewer workers' compensations, claims, and fewer lost day of work due to injury or illness. On top of that, I think by prioritizing OSHA rules, it also helps to improve moral and productivity of any company, and both of which are essential for successful business. So, if you take care of your welfare of your staff and your company, and I think your business is good to go.
Okay, good point, Akimi. So about I will ask more about the OSH legal requirement to Ashraf. Okay, uh, Ashraf, have you heard about the occupational safety and health OSH legal requirements?
Yes, I have. Who is responsible for OSH legal requirements?
Um, for the OSH legal requirements, employers and business owners have the greatest responsibility for workplace health and safety. The employer is defined as any person who has engaged in a service contract to employ another person as an employee, including the agent, manager, or factor of the employer.
That makes
Mm,
sense since employers and business owners. This makes sense since employers and business owners are ultimately responsible for the safety of their employees.
yeah, because employer must provide a safe and health work environment and must comply, and this because to protect or to protect their workers from any um, problem that occur during works. So um, the next question is about to Akimi. Who do you think has the most influence on occupational safety and health law in corporate management?
Hmm. In corporate management, okay, well, I think it's the managers that should take note about OSHA compliance or OSHA rules, because if you being a manager, you have the authority to make sure that safety and health regulation are followed in the workplace. And I think that not manager also, I think all staff from from the top to the bottom should take note and take serious about OSHA rules and whatever makes the workers' welfare is being taken care of.
Okay. So, what do they need to do to ensure the OSH is taken seriously?
Okay, for my opinion, man, or for my perspective, they need to prioritize OSHA initiative and provide an example of how OSHA should be taken seriously by their actions. I mean, like the top management or uh, whatever organization that want workers to apply OSHA, they should walk the talks by their action first, and so people will follow. And I think that they also need to install a sense of responsibility in their employers by emphasizing the importance of OSH in the workplace.
Okay. So, all the workers and co-worker needs to empathize themselves to be responsible in the workplace. Is it?
Sorry, can you repeat your questions?
So that the employer and employees all in the workplace must emphasize themselves to be responsible in the workplace. Is it?
Yeah, I think both of parties should taken care of each other in terms of OSHA rules and safety. And so yeah,
Yes. Okay. My next question to Hakimi. What do you think are the best strategy for enhancing the effectiveness of occupational safety and health management?
uh, well, first of all, it is important for any company or any head management of any company to invest in the right tools and technology such as hazard monitoring and reporting system for their OSHA things, as well as creating a culture of safety that is proactive and not reactive. Uh, okay.
Okay. Makes sense. Do you have any idea?
I think that any company in the world or any company should focus on risk management, which involves identifying and assessing potential hazards, determining the level of risk, and then implementing the appropriate control measure for any risk factor. This includes workers' training, provision of PPE, and improved maintenance practice.
Okay, good point. Okay, I will continue with the second question, which is occupational safety and health in Malaysia and its early future. So my first question is to Ashraf. What is legal compliance assessment of occupational safety and health?
Okay. Well, it is an assessment of whether companies are compliant with the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1994 and the Factories and Machinery Act of 1967. They are the most important safety and health legislation in Malaysia.
How does the assessment work?
Basically, it includes by inspecting the workplace to check that the safety and health regulations are being followed properly. So the assessment also includes interviewing employees to make sure that they understand the occupational safety and health regulations and are aware of their rights and responsibilities.
Okay, understood. Um, so okay, next
Uh,
question.
Okay, Encik Ashraf, have you heard about the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1994? Have you heard before?
Yeah, basically I heard about it. Why do you ask?
Oh, I just wondering what is the intent of the act. So if you know more about this Act 1994 of OSHA, can you elaborate more?
Well, the intent of this act is to prevent and protect employees from any dangers and risks associated with their job activities. It requires all business to establish and record and safety and health, record health and safety policies and responsibilities of the employer.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
for next question, I will ask you, Akimi.
All right. Okay.
Uh, did you know that there is an OSHA related organization in Malaysia?
Oh, so far I don't even know. So what is it?
Basically, it is the Department of Occupational Safety and Health. It is a government agency responsible for managing and enforcing occupational safety and health legislation in the country.
Oh, that is very interesting to hear. So may I know that what kind of activity does the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, or well known as Josh, do in their work of frame?
Okay. Well, it's responsible for the implementation of occupational safety and health legislation, the promotion of occupational safety and health in the workplace, and the development of occupational safety and health policies and programs. It also issues safety permits, license, and also certificates.
Okay, I understand. Thank you for the elaboration. Thank you, Mr. Ashraf.
All right.
Okay, Ashraf. Let's talk about the industry. What are some instances where it is being implemented?
Sure. Well, there are a few main types of industries. This includes forestry, agriculture, fishing, construction, manufacturing, exploration, quarrying, service such as electricity, gas, water, sanitation, transmission, storage, transport, and finally the wholesale and retail sectors.
Wow, interesting. Are there any other areas where the industry could be used?
Okay. Well, there is also the hospitality industry. This includes hotels, restaurants, and other related business.
Okay, got it. So next question is to Hakimi. What do you know about the occupational safety and health of 1994?
Okay. I remember learning about it when I worked as a quality control inspector before at heat exchanger company.
Yeah.
So it's basically a set of laws and regulations governing the safety and health of employees in the workplace. So in the easy word, if the rules is to make sure that not all the staff, but also the environment is safety for people to work in a very healthy place. So they can go to work in a healthy body, and they can back to work to their family with healthy body also.
Okay, I agree with you. So can you tell me some of the core concept that is focused on?
Yeah, I said that the main concept is self-regulations. Employers are required to create, I think, a well-organized management system to address safety and health concerns among workers. I think that includes creating safety and health policies for them, training staff, and conducting regular inspection for all the machine in the company or any things that move that could harm people at the company.
Oh,
Okay,
so
I have a question to Mr. Ashraf. Do you know where can anyone that didn't know about OSHA can learn about OSHA?
Okay, sure. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration provides training and educational materials to help employers and employees to understand the regulations and their obligations. You can find out more information on their website.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Ashraf. What do you know about the punishment for people who violate OSHA regulation?
Okay, well, it really depends on what laws they have broken. Occupational Safety and Health Administration takes enforcement seriously, and they could face hefty fines and other penalties. I know the penalties can be in tens of thousands of dollars.
So that's pretty serious. I guess it's pay to know the regulation and follow them.
Yeah, definitely. It's important
So
to it's important for us to stay informed and always compliant.
okay, thank you. So the last question to Hakimi. Do you know how does OSHA help in business?
Uh, OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and their main goal, the main goal of OSHA is to help business create healthy and safe workplace for their employees. I mean, like OSHA set standards to protect workers from potential hazards like dangerous chemicals, poor air quality, and a lot more, and which anything that could harm people as we human beings, it should regulated by OSHA, and OSHA protect humans. And I think that OSHA also provide resources and training to help business comply with this standard, because if you want to use OSHA regulation, you need to meet their standards.
Okay, that's really helpful. So, what kind of advantage does this bring to business?
Countries with adequate occupational safety and health system, they tend to have a fewer sick days, increased production, and lower healthcare costs. And these things can make any business or any company go broke down. I mean that it's not good for them. So when OSHA came, so OSHA is not for the safety of the worker, it's also the profit of the company itself. And I think that OSHA also ensure that business are in compliance with any regulation. So I think OSHA is very important.
Okay, thank you. Good opinion, Kimi. Okay, uh, as I can conclude that OSHA is really um, important in our work environments, and we need to obey the regulation that been set for our workplace. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.